Okay guys, welcome in the future. Just the next day I start recording part 2, so welcome. The reason for it is there was way too many things to do, way too many information pass along, and recruiting, start new alliance and so on. So I couldn't keep up with all of this and recording. So like you can see, then I already got my team. This is what I suggest you guys to do, and you don't have to feel attached to the first team you join. Even though the members which are in my team right now, they don't have to feel any kind of you have to play together. You can't just jump to another team. No, everything is changing in those kingdoms. It's gonna take some time until everything gonna go be more stable. So you're gonna have your first battles even on your very first few hours of your game, because someone might just walk around and attack you by accident or on purpose, just to test or see how this are working out. So this is something about fighting for the regions already gonna start, especially with the players who decided to stay in the current kingdom. So I just checking all the time. You can click when you log into your game and you're gonna see your power and kill points. If you had your 0 kill points when you log off, that means you can check quickly your reports and see then someone might attack you. And I see then 2 hours ago I got some battle report. So sadly this was my commander which was gathering, but from another side I had more troops and it's level higher. So it's better for me than this one. Slightly wounded, I can go to a little bit more, blah blah blah. You can check all the bonuses for the troops and stuff. What you can see is very clear. It's not like huge percentage and lots of calculations which not making no sense like in some of the previous games I played. Battle logs, you can always check what's going on here as well. So definitely if I see this governor, I will definitely want to say hello. Anyway, the point is, on this video and this part I want to just tell you very fast few points and few things which you should I should actually say this in the first part. I'm very sorry, but now it is. If you start playing the game and you actually enjoy it, try to avoid making those mistakes. And one of them is what plenty of people are doing that the same. I've done it when I start playing first time, so it's not a big deal. For example, Ghost is already on city level 8. So that means he had to stay in this kingdom. He can't jump to a new one. Although, this is the new kingdom, but still you have an option by the creators, then you can still jump to more fresh kingdom because there are a few open almost in the same time. So when you're gonna go to your inventory, you check other, and there is a one beginner immigration teleport. So it's the time limit on this. So you're trying to stay in your current kingdom for that time. You're trying to grow, doing your research, train your armies, gathering resources and so on. Whatever you can, you do, but you can't go above level 7 of your city. You guys just have to scroll here and use all the informations. Unused beginners immigration item will be removed once you reach level 8. So you stay on level 7. When the time is right, you communicate with the rest of the players who want to jump, and then you go for it. This is really important because that's going to give you some of the advantages over players who just start fresh in that day when you jump. It's not a big deal because those players who start fresh, they have exactly the same option. And let's not forget, your shield's gonna be for a while still active. Later gonna be some combat, but guys, really believe me, don't worry if you're gonna get attacked too soon. I don't even care that I've been attacked on some resources or someone was walking around here, whatever. This game is really fun to play. Got tremendous amount of options and events which gonna encourage you to fight. Later on, if you don't have any enemies, it's a peaceful kingdom or something, you guys can you can arrange some friendly fights, friendly duels, which is gonna both give you some points. You're gonna have some fun. You can always test your troops and so on. So believe me, this game is fun to play, even for free-to-play players. I didn't spend any money so far. I might later, we'll see. I'm not sure about that yet, but in the same time, we just, you know, focus on growing, and like I said in the part 1, focus on you know, unlocking, exploring as much stuff as you can when it comes to Fog of War. This is not a huge deal for me because I'm gonna jump anyway, but for unlocking this Fog of War there is additional rewards. Like I said in the part 1, keep an eye on your events. I'm playing on a computer, by the way, so this might be showing you a little bit different how I do stuff. The same version, the same stuff, is just the controls are a little bit different, and the graphic on a computer is a little bit worse than on the tablet or smartphone, I can tell you that, at least from my observation. Anyway, so you guys, you keep on logging on the beginning, you checking all the stuff what you have to do. It's tempting you to reach that additional level of your city hall, but you avoiding this. At least I do, because I definitely gonna jump. World exploration, this is something what I can do. I'm very close to accomplish this one, and we just gonna continue and try to grab as many speed ups resources as possible. And so this is from day 1, day 2. It's another stuff what you can do, recruiting and blah blah blah, strength, teamwork. So you keep on clicking those helps for your teammates. Only by a couple hours of playing, I already have half of this on this one. I would do even more, but the problem and my mistake was actually then I start playing almost at the end of the day. When you're gonna start this game, make sure you have time to play for a couple hours at least, because it might be interesting. There's lots of things to do. Later gonna be far more easier because you're gonna wait longer time to accomplish anything like constructions, gathering, even those exploration with those scouts gonna take far more longer. When going back to the scouts, guys, let me say that you don't have to go for the close one. You can just keep on clicking on the edges and try to go around you all the map. It's gonna take a while, but in that situation those scouts gonna keep on crossing, so it's not gonna just taking little by little, but actually he gonna, let's just say for example, send him right here. On the way back he gonna unlock probably some other part of this Fog of War. I can send him very far away, because after this video I have to log off anyway, so for me it's just like it's okay. So this we can play like this, but again, if you're staying in this kingdom, it's better if you're gonna go really around the edges. It's gonna be far more better, very productive. So don't send it like this, what I done with the first one. You try to send it around here to the right and keep on climbing and so on. It's really take time, but you're gonna feel the differences in just a bit of your play. So I'm hunting and building, and you know, my team is already full, but it's gonna change. Some of the players already have different like options, so they want to jump anyway somewhere, or they reach those city hall or level 8. As soon as I'm gonna jump to the new kingdom, I'm gonna make a video about it so you guys know where I am. Legion 912, this is the name of my team, what I set up yesterday. We're gonna keep on growing. Members is 50, but it's gonna really change in just maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Very important part when it comes to Alliance is to keep it donating to technology. When you click on this one, this is just the really beginning of a game, so there is all empty, but we're gonna keep on focusing building this together until we are quite powerful. Adding more donations, then faster you're gonna be able to do stuff. And here is the first one, what you should focus on is creating additional space for additional members to join your team. So that's really cool. It's always gonna cost some gold, you know, the research and so on. So I'm gonna start this now. Speed up time, this is something what you can do. And then, for example, additional expansion, you just have to go all through this and keep working on it. There's some fights here. This one is attacking the Barbarians. Barbarians is something what I want to tell you guys as well today, but first let's just go back for a bit to our castle. Our city castle, I call it this really similar time. They call it City Hall, CH, you're gonna see on the chat sooner or later, very often. Okay, so we keep training troops. Lots of things changed since first beginning really part, but you're gonna do exactly the same. Some of players grow really fast, especially when spending additional money, so they unlock some of the stuff sooner, but in general it's really not such a big deal. As long as your team or kingdom gonna be created to focus on a KVK, like I mentioned in part 1, that's gonna be a really nice game for you guys, and you might not need that damn shield all the time on you. But some combat is really good to have anyway. Remember about your defenses, when you're attacking Barbarians, you're gonna go and keep upgrading those towers. But towers are not such as important as a castle, which gonna let you to do the rallies against Barbarian forts. So I wouldn't suggest you to spend your gems on this. Keep on just attacking Barbarians at the beginning. Later you're gonna get used to you will know what's the best for you, but keep those gems for VIP, like I said in the part 1, and then with the VIP you really have to just try to reach that 6 to unlock the second queue, which I didn't tell you about second queue in the first part, because I think some players using the ability with that a little bit too soon. There you can, without upgrading VIP, you can still use some special scrolls, so you can build it, construct 2 buildings in the same time. But some people turn this on a little bit too soon. Monument a little bit later. So many informations again. So I also have to rush. I also building like crazy, but this is your decision when you're gonna use it. But my tip for you guys is try to make sure that you got a little bit time to spend online to go back. It's not like you're gonna start and using the scroll at the end of the day when you have to go to sleep or night shift at work or something. Depends what you do. Make sure you're actually gonna use the scroll when you be able to look into the game every now and then and use the advantage of that second construction. At least that's my opinion. I might be wrong in some areas, guys. You can let me know what you think about it. And, I'm gonna keep on exploring, keep on growing, and of course I'm gonna announce and in the next video when we're gonna jump. So really make sure that you're gonna stay on City Hall level 7. Don't go above. You still got plenty of things to do, especially when training the troops. Do your research. So for this one I think you need the City Hall level 5, and with level 5 of City Hall is very important, because you can unlock your campaign, and this is the thing what you really have to do. Focus on this. Rewards and speed up for your growth is amazing because of this campaign, this expedition. So we can click on a chest because I accomplished already yesterday. As soon as you reach level 5 and you can unlock the campaign, just go for it. If it's not level 5, maybe level 6, doesn't matter. As soon as you can be able to play here, you go for it. Don't hesitate, don't wait, and keep on trying to go reach as highest level as possible. I've been a little bit too busy and was too late for me to continue, but I supposed to reach level 5 yesterday. We can just attack this challenge. It's very easy at the beginning. There are some funny moments. This is the place where you can test your troops. Sieges are quite useless in this at the moment, but that's not a big deal. Let's just play. This is really beginning, so you're gonna just go through this very fast. What you focus on this one is the stars. Just trying to do those tasks in the right moment. I'm playing like don't go above the time, don't hesitate, don't wait too long. You can place your strategies a little bit better. You don't have to control your commander all the time. As soon as someone attacks him, he will fight back, and this is done. Alright, the stuff what we're receiving for the first victory is always the most important, or the what we like. Actually, the most important one is the right side, which we're gonna get daily. Because together with this, every day for accomplish this is what I opened that chest for. We receiving the daily, this 20, 15, 10, 5 and so on. For every 5 or 10 level, the special ones, purple ones, you're gonna receive quite extra, better amounts for the first victory and for the daily anyway. So this is really, really cool. They are a little bit harder. We're gonna try one now. I might lose, so keep on training those troops and shoot proper commanders. Let's go for it. And then we're gonna go for the rewards. They're showing me piece of cake. It's not always the case. I know I tried with another thing castle before and didn't make it. Sansu is very good commander, guys. Remember to try to get him for your collection as soon as possible and focus on level up that commander, because he's great with combat. He's fantastic for the defense of your castle, your city. Okay, we're gonna do it now without any problems. I'm very happy. So we've done all the tasks and we get all the stars. Don't worry if you're gonna get 1 star. You can always repeat that when you get stronger. You're not gonna lose anything as long as you get 1 star. The first victory, you know, rewards gonna be yours anyway. Now this is really good. You can watch some other videos on my channel, by the way. I always encourage you guys to check out the playlist. We're gonna continue with this. And now, because we are higher level, our HQ and everything else is city hall, blah blah blah, is actually going higher. We can adding a new commander, additional commander, but you guys see then at the beginning of a game, it's not so easy. It's gonna take time to train troops. So we're gonna wait with this. There's no point to actually. I can't even put the combat in without any troops. But sometimes it's even mistakes. If I'm gonna have 1,000 troops or less, that would be a mistake. If that commander dies, I might lose the opportunity to receive additional star. Like here, the task is to all commanders must survive on my side, of course. So it's not always good to put it all commanders on the battlefield. If you're gonna get the case, then it's gonna be too hard. You don't have to go through the middle. You can go around and try to use some tactics in it. This is what it's for. If you're gonna get too close, you're gonna get a full attention from your enemy. But we can keep checking those stars. Eliminate all enemies, complete within 60 seconds, and all my commanders must survive. Now this is all pretty good. They all taking damage in the same time, the same as me. You guys gonna see the KVK at the battles if you're first time in the Rise of Kingdoms. It's really, really mad. The amount of players, the amount of troops, the graphics need to change, and so on. It's really, really great and lots of fun. So I'm gonna continue on this later, but this is the point, just to keep on moving every day as much as possible, so you can next day you can you know, get the more daily rewards. And here is the reason. When you're gonna click on this shop, medal store is a fantastic rewards here, because it's give you the options to get some sculptures for your commanders. You can unlock more commanders like her with the bow, a very common one. She can attack more than one barbarian. She's very great for the barbarians, by the way. So it's really, really cool. Then you can use so many different types of commanders for different, you know, different part of a game. But what I'm excited today is not the one, the bowman one, which is the most expensive. I'm excited about Baltica. if I pronounce this correctly, not sure. This one, she's perfect to doing the rallies for barbarian forts and hunt barbarians in general, so this is definitely going to be my target. Remember, guys, you can try refresh your chances, but I usually recommend you to use only the free one, because later on you might not even have enough tokens. This all depends the amount of tokens which you can spend. If I gonna get her, and I hopefully gonna get another one, so yeah, I'm gonna press that free one, and here is the madness. I need another 1,000 because those stars are extremely important. Don't waste them. You need to focus on one of your commanders when it comes to legendary ones, which you're definitely gonna choose for your combat. So don't waste them for some gathering commanders or something else which you're not actually gonna use. I'm gonna talk about this more in the future videos. So I just have to keep on playing. Like you can see, the next refresh is cost already gems, so I really suggest you to avoid using this right now. Sometimes the rewards might be a little bit worse than now. The commanders to unlock are gonna be also worse, but I can tell you guys, this is changing time to time. So one day you might spend a few thousand of those tokens without, you know, spending any additional gems for refreshment. It's just here is massive amount of very good stuff which you can go for. So keep on savings, don't waste those tokens, the same as your gems, which you're gonna better invest in your VIP. Other stuff and of the campaign gonna be unlocked later. And guys, keep on growing. I think that's it about this part of the game. The most important is really to keep your HQ at 7. Don't go above that, because you're not going to be able to use that teleport. Remember that. And guys, enjoy the Rise of Kingdoms. I hope you enjoy the video and the game. Join me on the next part. I'm gonna find some other subject. I'm supposed to talk about an attacking barbarians in this part, but to be honest, very beginning of a game. See, this is all very much the same, quite easy. Just keep on hunting them and do your best with the proper commanders, of course. Another thing, what I'm gonna do soon, I'm gonna find out the player who was attacking me, and as soon as my training gonna finish, I will try to pay him a visit. But don't be foolish and try to not attack someone's cities. Remember guys, this is not Game of Thrones, this is not much of a bias. In this game, the defenses works. Okay, thanks for watching, join me in the next one.